What are the improvements made in Chandrayaan 3 which will be launched today?
Okay, so Chandrayaan 3 has taken lot of measures so that it will land safely. So the major improvements in Chandrayaan 3 are the following. What they did was, in fact, they have almost come up with a plan. This is all there in 10th July interview of the chairman ISRO. It is what he told, I am explaining. So he said that, I love the way he explained it. In fact, what he explained was, instead of making a sequence which will be a successful sequence, we don't want to work on that line. We want to work on the line which is called, let us work around a scheme where let us find out what all problems can happen and then mitigate those problems, solve those problems. And I really loved this idea. This is what actually Jet Propulsion Lab of NASA does. So, and to tell you honestly, in the last 10 years, Jet Propulsion Lab was responsible for landing 3 rovers on planet Mars. And of course, they are going to land on Moon also tomorrow. So the Jet Propulsion Lab's way of handling problem was actually to mitigate the negative issues. What are all problems can come and address those problems. So that way, it's really great that ISRO also, I mean, not that we are trying to copy Jet Propulsion Lab. I'm just, amazingly, we have learned from our past, very recent expedition, and keeping that in mind, we also want to keep every other problem that could arise and how are we going to solve it. So the way it is going to solve is, if sensors fail, let's say, or if the logic, the sequence itself fails, or from the experiments what all we have done fails, they have plan B, or they have another way how to tackle if some problem comes. So the present, and also the major step they have taken is, instead of going for that half kilometer by half kilometer flat surface near the South Pole, it's not near, it's all around 70 degrees from the equator. So ISRO has now chosen a slightly different spot, which is much larger flat strip, which is almost 4.5 kilometers by 2 kilometers. So the length is 4.5 kilometers. So as we try to descend, we have a huge amount of length, and then width is also reasonably big, 2.5 kilometers. So lot of safety. And this time the major change, as per chairman again, is that we are not looking for a point. We are not looking for that location. We are looking for anywhere, just go and soft land in that area. That is more important. And there are some other measures also which are taken, such as let's say after landing also you could still have a problem. That is, presently in Chandrayaan 2 what they had was, they had a huge solar panel. The landing was in such a way that it will look at the sun. What happens if it doesn't really land in that orientation? So to solve that problem, they have kept solar panels all around the lander. So no matter how you land, you continuously produce solar power. Then they have also added some special, it's called Doppler velocity meter, so that if velocity which was increasing in the past mission, if something happens, they can measure the speed, rise in speed, or the speed, expected speed is not taken care. And then for communicating to the ground via the orbiter, so there are telemetry antennas, they say. So telemetry, telecommand antennas, instead of one, they have added one more. So they have almost made, and of course they conducted a lot of experiments from helicopter, and then from the crane. They try to drop the Vikram lander from the huge crane and see it will just follow nicely and land. So all those experiments were done just to make sure the failure mitigations are taken place.